SportsCenter on the road once again from beautiful downtown Cleveland. It is a beautiful day, but how are the fans feeling about their team returning home after losing 2 in Toronto? They were all in, going north of the border, but Game 5 tonight might be some nerves going down at the Q tonight. We are once again live at the B-Loft Barbershop. Michael Eaves along with Branson Wright. Of course, Branson was one of the Okay, I guess I'm solid. Branson was one of the producers of Believe Land. He writes for the Cleveland Plain Dealer, also hosts a radio show, The Sports Brothers, on 1490 here in Cleveland. Last time I talked to you, it was the morning after Game 2. The city was all about it. They were thinking sweep. What's the sense in the city right now, considering what we just saw in Toronto?
I think the city is still fired up.
Six? All right, so
still
it was 4, now it's 6. Okay.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's at home now.
Right.
The Toronto that you saw in Toronto, you haven't seen in Cleveland, and you won't see in Cleveland.
Okay.
And I think that'll be the difference.
But, all right, let's go back to the history, because we were talking about that last week when we were here, because Cleveland's been in positions before they thought they had a pretty good chance of winning a championship, but only something bad happens and gets in their way. So if you're a Cleveland fan right now, how can you not go back to that past history and figure like, uh-oh, we could be in trouble again?
Why do you keep bringing that up?
Because everyone else is thinking the same thing, B. Everyone's thinking the same thing.
I know. The past is the past. You know, they've moved on right now.
Right.
I mean, this team has the best player in the world, LeBron James.
Yep.
So when you have that, you have all the confidence. Before, they didn't have a LeBron James, you know, with the football, with the fumble and the drive and things, things of that nature. So right now, they're the best player right now, and they're going to turn it around.
All right, so you look at the Cavs, you got the big three. LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love. First 3 games, first 8 games, first 10 games, I should say, the playoffs, they played great. Last 2 games, only 2 of those guys have played really well. Kevin Love has not. Tyrone Lue said something very interesting, I thought, after the game. He said he didn't want to put him in that adverse situation at the end of Game 4 in Toronto, even though the team was in the making to maybe make a comeback and win in that game. Kevin Love's an all-star. He played for Team USA. Didn't you have him on the team precisely for those situations? What am I missing here?
Without question, he has to play better. But as I was telling you off the air, I think he's hurt. And the one thing coaches don't do, they don't talk about injuries. They don't talk about how hurt their players are.
Right.
So I think he's hurt, and he talked about not putting him in that situation. It was intense. There was a lot of up and down on the court. And if you're hurt, you can't do that. So
Fair.
I think that's what happened.
So Cleveland fans not worried about tonight?
No, not worried at all.
What about when they go back to Toronto?
Well, when they go back to Toronto, they'll have the momentum.
First game was a blowout there.
Oh, the first one was a blowout, but it was a little bit closer this last game. When the Cavaliers win tonight, the momentum will carry them over to Game 6. But even if it doesn't happen in 6, there's no way Cleveland's going to lose a Game 7 in Cleveland.
So everyone's down. Cavs still going to win. 6, not 7. All right, so that's the sense here. Remember last week, though, there was one particular guy who said faux. His name was Darnell. We had a hashtag out looking for him. We couldn't find him. But look who we found. Darnell. I'm not sure if he's hiding or trying to get his head right, but Darnell is in the house. We're going to hear from him coming up in the 9 o'clock hour of SportsCenter. Bruh, he got some explaining to do, Randy. He got some explaining to do.
You found him. You found him. You put out the call and you found him. Michael Eaves finding Darnell. That conversation still to come. Michael, we appreciate it.